All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota, and you are watching the TPN TV and radio network. So today we get a very brief conversation we will get for can discuss. As we are all done here read the news this morning, we get a breaking news this morning. We tell we say the former president, Ernest by Koroma, um, has been charged for treason. Okay, this now the news we'll get this morning, and then news here they actually create a lot of pandemonium. Is that the way we say it? Or commotion? So we can call it commotion. Okay. So I just want to welcome everybody. We get for training on this program. Today is not actually a usual day, a normal day for me broadcast, but it is very, very important that I come out this evening time and try to explain certain things where they're gonna we country way. Um, we viewers they need for understand exactly what's going on because when you put you open source on social media alone, you may be surprised that most of the things the way they get on social media, most of them, not all, but most of them are junk because of the dynamic of politics na salon, the toxicity of politics na salon. And this is why the TPN is here to help and try for put things in perspective. Well, we're not need for do the homework. I don't need the homework for now already, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I know about this particular thing. First of all, let me start with Wusai. Everything started, and if you get any comment, please put your comment at the comment section of the platform where you watch me from. Are they broadcast in 4 platforms? 4. Are they broadcast on YouTube? So if you they watch me from YouTube, just put the comment at the YouTube section. If you they watch me from Facebook, the same thing, Facebook. And we also get Caster and another platform, new platform where they broadcast on. Just put your comment there, or you go watch if you they watch me from we website. Thank you very much for do that. So I want for you on your own side of the story too, because this is a national issue. This is something that we all get for put we spam because it affects us directly as Sierra Leoneans. Okay, the former president has been charged for treason. That's the news way we all don't hear. You know so? Yeah, it's true. He's been charged for treason, and it's very difficult for see a former president, somebody we serve the nation for almost 11 years, is now being charged for treason, overthrow the government. You know, if I remember the 26th of November last year, when this incident take place, when have been Sunday, now we on time now. And I know being the broadcast on Sundays, but I come out and broadcast for give a lot of people them information we very vital for your own consumption. And subsequent after that broadcast, a lot of information is just coming. Finally, they get for invite the former president. When they invite the former president, I was very surprised too, because in as much as I know say Madabio and the former president not they see eye to eye because of so many reasons where some of them reasons then we know, the other reasons then we don't know. The last thing what they expect is for the former president for accuse them of trying to overthrow the government. Somebody we don't rule that country there for almost 11 years. So I begin check on myself. I say, okay, one of the things as somebody when an expert in or analyst is an analyst. It doesn't matter whether you are a political analyst or analysts for other discipline, the formula is the same. Okay, the formula for analyzing stuff is that there is always two sides. The incentives of an action. What I mean by the incentives of an action, there is nothing where we they do as human beings, where get incentives, get objectives. Let me put it this way, objectives. Okay. We not just do things normal. We must they try for expect an outcome where probably the benefits we from waiting we they do. Okay. Three things actually. You have the action, and the action is aiming at an outcome or an objective. Then you have the reaction. The reaction is also aiming at an outcome. So these three components always now in we the use as human beings for do whatever we want for them. So as at the begin look at okay, it's true that the former president has been invited to CID. What did that mean? Then we begin hearing so many things. Then they come in 1 week later. We already say the former president has been put under house arrest. Okay, yeah, but as somebody when analyst, are they still they try for look at waiting at the incentives where the former president actually want for involving in a coup. Somebody we don't rule for almost 11 years. Somebody we, according to the constitution, will never going to be a president of that country again. So I look at all them factors and I say, oh no. Una already been know some of una way been they watch me, right? Because I talk announcing. I don't see no incentives where the former president for involved in a coup. Okay. I don't see no incentives. And I give una two opinions on that. Either the former president has been lied on, or they try for malign him. Where we they say na salon slangs, then katuam, na katu, then katuam. Or involvement might be passive. Okay? I want for allow pay attention very carefully for me kuna able learn what I did try to talk about. This na in I mean tell you not so. The former president no get no incentives as far as we as human beings concerned. Well, according to me, your opinion, because to be honest with you, if I don't be president for 2 terms, I don't see the constitution not go allow me again for make a rule again. Why are they going to involve Panko? Why? The only explanation is either the former president involved Panko through passively. And I've been not explained to una waiting a passive participation. Okay, I've been not explaining that. But for the one the way not being they watch them programs then they, I go take me time again for explain waiting I've been they mean when I say the former president, if he involved in this school, it might be a passive involvement. Waiting a passive involvement. Let me give you an example. One of the things we already me don't know about this entire thing. I get few clue or few evidence where I did look at this time, but one of the main evidence against the former president has to do with finances. Okay, that's one of the evidence where right now they're against them. We myself don't get an eye on finances. Then the second one is communication. This now the two main evidence we then actually get against the former president. Finances and communication. Now, I'm not going to go into details of the evidence here because until just don't charge them. So we go wait for make the government present the evidence we then get. I'm just telling you, waiting at the two main evidence them. And I'm not telling you how this happened, okay? But these are the two main evidence when they get on the 17th, because they don't adjourn because then get bail today after they don't arena. It's sad. It's really sad. You know, to me, the last thing what they expect is for a former president for go stand now that doc day answering whether he guilty or not for treason. In African politics, they expect former presidents for make their answer charges against corruption. Corruption is something we already know, say it's rampant in Africa, Sierra Leone in particular. We know that. So if the former president, for example, during the time of the Commission of Inquiry, when they say the former president, take money, we not supposed to do them. That is not kind of a surprise because, hey, we're all Africans. We know how politicians are actually, surviving, how they behave. Politicians are ripe with corruption. So we know that. But treason? Treason. Well, it's surprising. And you know what make me now? I feel sad. That picture today, we are seeing on social media, the former president kidnapped, na caught inside that dock. It they look, I don't know whether they look, whether now the in lawyers and they look, or they look on something, they look sideways. And I see this former president kidnapped. I almost shed tears. This is not the way a former president supposed to end up. It is not. This is sad. This is really, really sad. It doesn't matter whether you hate the former president or not. But that picture where I see today, the former president kidnapped inside that dock. You know, I begin to think, and it make me reaffirm my faith and behavior when it comes to politics. It make me affirm the way I think about politics. For say, power, not to something way permanent. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Power, not to something way permanent. Be careful. The time when you didn't have power, what did you do? How did they behave? Seven years ago, 2017, nobody would have thought this former president go in at the institution in a way it did today. So nobody. Even the people that right now where they prosecute, they don't ever think say then kind event here they take place now a lifetime. But hey, the world now a mysterious thing. But this is not humiliation. Big humiliation. Even if they get for release now or wouldn't come, he's been humiliated so much that I don't know. But again, the one that we just join with, this now an interactive session, okay? You can put your comment at the comment section of the place where they watch way from. If they watch way on YouTube, do put your comment at the YouTube. Watch way on Facebook, the same thing, and watch way on other platform. And I just want for you now, if you want for call, and oh, hold on, before I even give you a number, I just put this thing on. Okay. when the Skype come on, I go give I will put the number. Okay. So you can call me at that number there. You can call me at that number there if you want to say something. But this is history. History in the making. For see, in the history of Sierra Leone, these are the first time this way we see a former president is being charged for treason. All right. Okay. Skype is on now. Now let me give you the number. This is the number. If you want for call the program and want for say something, what do you think? If not, just put the comment at the comment section of the platform where you watch way from. Let's discuss this, ladies and gentlemen. This is very important. Let's discuss it. Because what we see today, so now a reminder of why we as Sierra Leoneans, irrespective of our political differences, we need for come together. We need for understanding we are inseparable. We are not enemies. No. Now, I tell you earlier, say, two main, based on my own sources, two main factors we make the child the former president. It get for do with money. Finance. Well, this now finances we directly, according to the sources, directly relates to the coup. This is not finances like this commission of inquiry, no. This again relationship with the coup. The second thing, we probably not the most devastating evidence against the former president are communications where they're able to intercept. This communication, not to directly between the former president and whoever was carrying the coup. This communication, it routes to a third party. And the third party route the communication to whatever people then they try for make this coup. Well, I believe say there are so many other evidences because the Ministry of Information being tell we say in one for confirm say the former president is actively involved, not so. He even make an allegation say some of the coup makers, they maintain the former president in house. Now they then ready, then come now free turn, then can attack. We did not succeed, then go back now the place there. Now in your places. In your house now McKinney. This now in the Minister of Information. So that means not only no more waiting a gate, but there are more than that. Okay. So if this was only money transaction, could have been easier. But communication, I may be wrong. I may be wrong when I've been saying probably if the former president is involved in this, it could be a passive involvement. I still think say probably that's the case. Probably. I still think so. But it looks like the evidence, if the evidence is correct, it's overwhelming in some ways. All right. Let me give you now another thing. Somebody with the arrest, it will likely be a star witness against the former president. Okay? I give you another information here, very important. One of the people the way they arrest could be a star witness against the former president because of whatever involvement we in and the former president get. The reason with me I can tell you so. Sources where I get tell me saying Quieter, Amadou Quieter. When they arrest him, then start for interrogate him. Amadou Quieter say, they talk to nobody. Now to he want talk to President Bio. Then take Amadou Quieter, then carry and go na stage lodge. Now that they don't charge the former president, I'm just telling you some of the things that we have been don't get, we have been adjust the weight. Then carry and go na state lodge. He go talk to Mother Bio for over 45 minutes, according to the sources, over 45 minutes. So don't be surprised if Amadou Quieter and therefore be a star witness against the former president. I don't know what's in the interaction between him and the former president. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but this is very serious. It's really, really, really serious. This is something that we all get for reflect. We're not supposed for being in a kind position here. Especially for somebody we don't work for that country day so much. I want to talk to now again what happened today when this information come out. Because as I already don't know what I mean, when something pop up on social media, they always be cautious and make sure I ask the right people then for make I get authentication. So first of all, waiting first come on, as we are already aware. Now a document will come out with this document it insinuates say ECOWAS don't make an agreement with the government for exile the former president to Nigeria with all in benefit them, not so. Well, I wake up now, this now first pop up na me phone. I they allowed that one the way I first got. I say okay. Then it not even take how many minutes the news broke out for say the former president has been charged for treason. Wow. So what I do, I take phone, I call the lawyers for the former president. I call Lassana Doumbouya, me and talk briefly. I call JFK, me and talk briefly. And I try for inquire what's in the gun. And mostly because when I talk to JFK, I'm more focused on whether it is true that the former president has been charged. Okay. So JFK tell me, say, yeah, he say he just come on na court. The former president has been charged, but then don't postpone or adjourn the hearing until the 17th of January, 2 weeks from now. I say, wow. So I talked to Lassana Doumbouya about this document where be first pop up for saying
Yes.
the former president. Hold on, caller. I go come to you. Let me just complete what I do. I come to you, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. So I talked to Lassana Doumbouya about these documents because when two opposing sides come in, everybody will feel confused. Okay. If Mr. says are confused, okay, ECOWAS and now treason charges. So Lassana Doumbouya is saying the lawyers of the former president and the president himself no get no idea about that document where you've been seeing. Then self now see them just here on social media. So I was surprised. I said, okay, waiting this mean for we, or waiting actually na the go on. If ECOWAS is negotiating with the government on behalf of the former president, why ECOWAS no inform the former president, say, okay, this is what is going to happen, and that communication therefore go through the lawyers them. But if the lawyers then say they don't get no idea about that document, and at the same time they don't know. Lassana Doumbia make some kind of an opinion, say maybe it could be that this document was correct, but it's only a negotiation. The ECOWAS might have sent this document to the government, and the government leak them without the former president knowing about this. And it makes sense if this is the case, but why ECOWAS is negotiating with the government without actually telling the person where they negotiate on behalf of, and even the lawyer. This is where everything just look confusing, and I hope you understand what I try to talk about. Okay, I hope you understand what I try to talk about. This guy really tried to call me. Say hold on, he go off. So if somebody all right, what they will call back. If somebody is negotiating on my behalf, especially for exile, and then for tell me, say yes, okay, are you willing to go to exile or not? Now, after me and that person, or whoever is negotiating on my behalf, agree, say yes, I am willing to go for exile. That's at the time now we negotiate with whoever is holding me, the government. But if waiting the lawyers then talk is true, for saying indeed the former president don't know anything about that document, except now on social media and just see them. That is very, very interesting. Okay, it's interesting. So if you want for calling and make comments, now the phone number is 480-409-4001. Or you can put your comment at the comment section of the platform where you watch me from. I don't see. All right, caller, what's in your name? If you want for give your name, fine. If you don't want for give your name, that's fine. But what's in the reason why you call for? Up, you don't go off back. All right, two caller now, then don't call, then you go off immediately. I don't know what's in the going with them. Okay, so once again, if you get any comment, put on the comment section of the platform where you watch me from. I will read your comments as always, or you can call me if you want for come live and talk to me. This is not the number. This is 480-409-4001. You can call me and say something. Then oh, okay. Yeah. So that is not the number. This, but yeah. If the former president don't know nothing about this negotiation, why ECOWAS is negotiating on behalf of the former president? So that's not me confusion where I get. But now so the lawyers then tell me say they had no idea, and then self then just see that document there, so they're not able to authenticate them for saying a real document or not. But let's not Doumbia. Hello, caller. Can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me?
Then, Dr. Makata,
Yeah, I did do.
I'm Koroma.
Hey, Abdul. Okay. So what's
Yeah.
are you take? What's are you take? Because I know say you call for make you give your opinion.
No, but thank you very much for the program, Mr. Makata. I've been to follow you for a very long time.
Okay, thank you. So what's are you take?
Yeah, I just continue. Okay, later on, I get forgive you comment then and your question. Then. Well, I'm really very interested. I want to know really beside that document they come up and we think call for that document at this moment.
You mean the documents where they say ECOWAS make an agreement with the government? You hear me?
Correct.
Okay. Well, like I said, the document I try for verify that from the.
Yeah, I hear you, Mr. Makota.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, the document I've been try this afternoon. I try for verify that with the lawyers of the former president when JFK and Lassana Doumbouya. These are the senior lawyers them where they take responsibility about what they go on so for the former president on behalf of the former president. So I was expecting that if there is indeed a genuine negotiation between ECOWAS and the government on behalf of the former president, I was expecting that the former president and a lawyer then supposed for day in the loop, but then tell me say they no idea about that negotiation. They say password and say on social media, so they don't know actually what's in the go on. So let's not tell me say it could be that maybe ECOWAS send these documents to the government and the government leak on social media. I don't know, but how you negotiate for somebody, then you don't even know. That person don't even know for saying they can negotiate with that, because if the person don't agree with the terms of negotiation, that's a waste of time. So it's very weird for see then can't see how they happen, but I don't know exactly what's in the go on.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So that is the situation where we find ourselves. You cannot negotiate on my own behalf without telling me. That's number one. Okay. I'm not saying this document is not real. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you what the lawyers of the former president told me. That's what I'm telling you. So no can hold me say, oh, Dr. Mankota say this document is not real. That's not what I was saying. I say I talked to the former president in lawyers them, then tell me say they don't get no idea about this document. They don't get no idea about this, whether there was ongoing negotiation between ECOWAS and hello? Caller, do you hear me? All right. You hear me?
Yeah, hello, yeah. How are you?
You know about Bokusha. So what do you want to say about this recent issues we just don't see in us alone? I know saying that make you call for.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
So what do you want to say about
Go ahead.
Recent issues with
Yeah, it seems like you did listen me na the whatever na the computer or somewhere, then at the same time they try for talk to me. So you need for you need for either mute the computer and focus on the phone.
Okay, you get me now, right?
Yeah, they get you, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Of course, you express doubt as to the authenticity of the document.
But again, if you follow up the recent developments, the foreign minister, of course, don't confirm, say they don't receive the documents, but like they try for say not to waiting, then they agree during the course of the meeting. But again, one thing we for know now, the people they treat Ernest as doing an APC person or whatever, they treat Ernest as somebody when a part of them, part of the international community. So now that they come, then get discussion with the government and only Ernest. You understand? And so they get an agreement. So now make where they go. You don't see some of them people are necessary to get intelligence and at the ground. So I believe that based on the intelligence we then get, now make at the end of the day the issue is because they don't say something they about what happened. But the authenticity of the document is unquestionable. But they gave no contribution to this particular thing. Now two things me learn out of this. Normally they can say, let we be careful what we do. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
With all due respect to the former president, they don't do a lot for that country. Of course, as you rightly say, now a very start day. But again, this is not advice to the president and not advice to the current man. Instead of doing internal, we be the rule. I guess certain things in the way. We, of course, like the sacking of Sam Sumana. So that now once they do, we give them and they are the right. You see the demand that they trampled by the constitution. Now they said to go, they do things them we not find. So now make anything we do in position of trust. Therefore, please be careful with the things that we do. You understand? Because once we do today, they can do and to you tomorrow. Maybe they go do and pass how you do them. Now then they exactly matter the other exhibit. But like we only pray like peace and sanity Canada country because now we country and we will reach the very best for the country.
Yeah.
But again, this is more or less for other people for land.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Okay, let me just make few clarification. When I've been they say the lawyers there, I've been they try for relay the message where the lawyers then give him. I get for being come to the time when I see the press release. This now based on the lawyers waiting and tell me this morning time when I talk to them about the document, they say they not get no idea about the document. That's not that Dumbuya tell me same. Even Ernest Koroma know nothing about that. So it could be that the ECOWAS send this document to the government without knowledge of the client when Ernest Koroma. So I was just trying to relay with him, then tell me for said no been get no idea. And now that make let's not Dumbuya make this suggestion say it could either be that ECOWAS send this document to the government without knowledge of Ernest by Koroma, and the government leak this document to the social media. So, but later on, I see documents where talk say, even in fact, another statement where I say, yes, indeed, there was a document, but the government rejects the proposal where ECOWAS do. But the point where we try for emphasize is, if indeed the former president and in lawyers that they don't know nothing about this negotiation where been they go on, so it's very, very weird, not so. You just like how they go negotiate for me, and without me knowing that what you get for negotiate, because now me on agreement now they tell me say yes I want for go into exile. If I want for stay and fight the case where I get, I can say no, I don't need for relocate because I strongly believe same I'm innocent. So you need for bring the person where they negotiate on behalf for make you understand what you do. But now the lawyers that tell we say they not get no idea. Another one that been a try for relate to una for say that's not the thing where they tell me. And now you are totally correct, my brother. And I talk earlier. I don't know if you be listening.
Of course,
power and something where it's temporary. You have to be very careful what you do. And another thing where I always they talking at this program, I not like bad precedent. Because bad precedents don't give the opportunity for the people that were bad for make them take that precedent there and even maybe multiply them for their own selfish gain. So I agree with you. And now we don't know waiting for be the outcome of this, whether at the end of the day, after them if they get for convict them or they not get for convict them, it go move away from Sierra Leone and they allow for make a exile to Nigeria or wherever they prefer for go, but we don't know. That's how the thing no more. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Of course, Gandhi, they raise a red flag because there is some amount of misinformation, within key stakeholders. Then,
Yeah.
as they rightly say, information we clear now. Now the same statement everybody forgive.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, you don't hit the nail on the head. This is a lesson for we. If you go back to history, now the same things Albert starts, then Sheki can perfect them. And some of the things then this. So now it make we always say, people for land for they do the correct thing.
Mhm.
The other thing they affect you in another country might be very sincere with you. Most of the leaders they will get, they afraid God. Because if you afraid God, you need to be careful. Because you did not say, we didn't have power, you need to do it forever. And even if the people are not only accountable, the God will put you together for hold you accountable one day. And if you go there for hold you accountable, you therefore very be careful. Because the people when you did have power, you get total authority, you can do what you want. You understand?
Yeah.
But when you come out, if you don't know hold you, God will hold you. So this is not like at the more or less. But let's see how the drama they unfold. But the authenticity of the document, I will tell you, as a matter of fact, that document in a document. But now, then they play the battle of supremacy. The current government, no one look funny to the supporters then, because, they try for denying. But like if you follow the press conference after the meeting where then they get with the government,
Yeah.
the ECOWAS body back on the one come out playing for tell people exactly what's happening for the meeting.
Yeah.
But if you see ECOWAS release statements and they make a categorically clear say, now based on which thing they don't agree, ECOWAS not to funny body. They don't go just sit down, then go because the foreign minister don't accept say they receive documents and inside the content of the document say not waiting then they agree. So like now the cat and mouse game. Let's see how the thing they unfold,
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. So right now, and see, the next hearing is going to be on the 17th of this month. So
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, what is some of we more focus on right now is the evidence, right?
Of
Now
course,
that they don't
of
charge
course.
them, now we need for make them put out the evidence out there for let everybody see. And see the government say, then they go according to the rule of law, right? And one of
Of course.
the thing the rule of law is evidence based, right? You accuse somebody, you bring the evidence, everybody sees here this person does this, then everybody go say yes, well, the man do am. But right
You're
now,
right.
na charges
But
no
I
first.
bet you, my brother, they don't get no evidence for sure for this. Because if you listen to the presidency lawyer with the interview, I make a categorically clear say, according to law, then get starting in the reader for like the defendant lawyer for presenting from like making own defense. They not do anything of the sort. Like I tell you, this is not a battle for supremacy.
They're not reaching other side. They're not reaching other side yet. The last time now interrogation now go on. Now that they don't charge them, now then they allow for make the former president lawyers then for lens themselves able for question whoever witness then get forward and call and also try for challenge the evidence where then they bring before now just an interview, an interrogation. So they not require the former president lawyers then for make them ask question or something. Then just they go sit down and watch. What they no one for make them clients no say. Then they tell and say no. Then they try for intervention, say no say this because they no one for make the implicate them. Now that they don't charge them, let's the justice system now prevail.
Okay, let's wait and see it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother, for the call.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's not just a discussion way very, very important way we all get for discuss. As I say, this it affects you not just affect the former president or the government, it affect the entire country. This not a precedent now with the said so. And this, if they convict, may God forbid, they convict the former president, this don't set the pace for the next president where they come for make it be very careful what they do. Okay. Now, if they not convict them again, now it gets a very, very huge implication too. But the fact here is he has been humiliated. That's the fact. I not say he is guilty or not guilty. Down there, now a court of law now in suppose for giving them kind verdicts and they not to win. We just they tell now some of the things then we know so far, and even at that, not in details because we know one for make tomorrow and say okay, hey, then they begin to quote Dr. Mankota way they all the way now American I am for say hey, this person says so no, and that make a very be careful even the evidence way or the sources where they get I know how they make them in a way where you know go prejudice anybody or you know go cause problem, okay? But this now a very huge thing for charge the former president. Like I said, if now corruption then charge the former president, I'm not for being surprised too much. But treason. I still they believe say even though there are evidence, actually there are evidence. I know like you now. There are evidence, but the evidence communication, finances. The communication is very extensive. But the problem here is this communication probably, okay, it's not a direct communication. It goes to a third party, the third party relayed, and the other person go to the third party, they come back. Okay. I don't know if there are actually direct communication where the former president they discuss this coup, but one of the things, one of the sources where I wouldn't call say there was a live communication when this coup was going on. There was a live communication where they're able to track when the coup was going on, the time when the coup was going on. Well, I'm not a lawyer for can't present anything. Now the burden of proof is actually with the government because now they're accused for say the former president committed crime, right? And we constitution make them very clear saying a man is proven innocent or until a man is innocent until proven guilty in a competent court of law. And the prosecutor, where actually they can prosecute this, now get the burden of proof. Okay. But these are some of the things, some of the clue where they tell you now. Another thing where I want to make very clear, because this has been going on for many weeks now, where people that they talk say, well, actually could not take place. Now fake. No, there was a coup. Anybody will tell you say could not take place, don't like you. Do you guys know what to make the so-called international community no come and begin to talk too much? You know why? Well, I don't know, right? Well, they don't share the evidence with them. They know what's in the gun. I'm talking when I say international community, I'm talking about the one way we not him. Now the only international community, the West, like America, Britain, and other Western countries, them we say them from the international community. And I believe say, well, the time when ECOWAS come, then say then share the evidence. Not to so we read about that say then share the evidence with ECOWAS representative Macky Sall and John Adolfo. Then share the evidence with them. So they know exactly what's in they go on, the evidence where the government gets. So anybody will tell you say, this not fake, na fake something. No, come on. That was a coup. You can say Madabio nine commits the coup. That's now your conspiracy theory. That's fine. But as long as you accept it, there was a coup, an attempted coup. As long as you accept that, I'm fine with that. But we got to be very, very careful. This now some of the things then we don't talk for so many years. Make politics not be a do or die for we. I not believe in do or die politics. Now that make me own politics. If you see me today I they criticize you for doing the wrong thing. Tomorrow, the moment you do the right thing, I they come back now you inside and defend you. That's the kind of politics we they play, you know. But this do or die politics, they destroy that country though. They destroy that country very seriously. We're not supposed for them then constitution here. Well, I'll wait and see. Now let me go to the comment. Let's start with let me pull first this thing. Okay. Now let's start with Rugia to Conte. This is so sad for our country. My sister, you know, when I talked to JFK, I realized the gravity of the situation. I was not too much sad. You know, waiting actually broke me down. Now the picture where I see the former president, Ernest Koroma, His Excellency, the President Ernest Koroma, I see he stand at that dock day. We say criminal and accused criminals and then they turn up. I see him. He turned in face at the other side. He broke me down. He actually broke me down. That picture was something that it make me I feel so sad for the former president. This is the guy where everybody been the same, His Excellency, Your Highness. It's sad. So, yeah, you are right. Now, a very sad day for our country. Irrespective of whose side the argument today. But this is very, very sad. All right, Michael Coker say, my take is the two ECOWAS presidents from Ghana and Senegal met with EBK, so he probably asked them to negotiate for him to go in exile. The ECOWAS president will not make all these demands in a vacuum. Maybe not true, but this is what the lawyers then say they're not getting no idea about that document. So if that's the case, within the gone. Now, you brought up a very good point. Let's say Ernest by Koroma want for go for exile. They go in exile. Okay. Why then charge him for treason now? My theory here is and if you get a different theory, do I put it in the comment section? My theory here is that the government want for make sure saying then convict him. If after the conviction, they allow now for making go into exile. That time they come back and say, oh well, I'm not guilty because they not convict me. No, I not get no courts where I go where now the only institution we able for convict somebody if it cause a crime. I think this is a strategic move by the government we then take for make sure even if they get for agreeing for say yes. The former president has to go in exile. They want for convict him first. So that later I know they come and say, oh, you know, they not convict me, so I'm not responsible. So I want for a read from you on side of the theory where I put. Michael Coker say JFK could not be trusted. He told VOA that the former president is not under house arrest when he was okay. I understand you, my brother. Francis Toure, he just puts S. What in that S mean? Anyway, let's move on. Oh, maybe you mistakenly press the send button. Now, Francis Toure say, Sierra Leone is going to be in full-scale war if the government continues with its stance against the opportunities and the opposition and its members. Now you want for sale. I was very much afraid or concern, not afraid, but concern for say if the government touch the former president, it will cause a lot of. But seeing so far for the past 2-3 weeks, where the former president has been arrested, he did a house arrest. Everybody they go about your own business. It's very difficult for America. We go into full scale war at this time. I was surprised actually. You know, maybe this now some of the things that we actually make a lot of people that they just believe saying, oh, there is going to be trouble if they touch this or they touch that. But waiting with this so far is very, very surprising. Even Namakini, I don't know, because I was so busy before I come online. So I don't know if there is any incident in the country, but I know there is any incident in the country. Everybody they go about your own business. You know, there are people then they talk about that so no more. Now in the social media, more they talk about that and the media as alone. Everybody they go about your own business. This is very, very surprising. And what this also tells me is that not take everybody in support for granted. You have to be very careful. You really have to be very careful because this was, I think this now one of the things the way the government been hesitate for actually attack Ernest by Koroma because they strongly and Ernest Koroma back have been they use this because he was the chairman of the APC party. So you attack Ernest Koroma when he was the chairman, you attack the APC party. You remember the conversation we've been get? Yeah, so but waiting with the see is surprising to me. Nobody no say anything. Enough people like say the former president, one of the once upon a time, the most powerful person in the country, now they don't charge him with treason. Nobody, no incident where me as far as I know so far, no incident, nothing. Everybody they go about their own business. Well, this is not a warning to the other politicians that we believe say they are untouchable. Be careful. If you say they rely on your supporters for say then they go die for you like the way supporters that they die for politicians them, this is not a good example for make you very be careful what they do. Because people then don't begin aware saying, they go die for the person in people then in picking themselves or in relative and none of them know they na salon they're all there. Why me supposed for go there? Maybe the education where some of we they try for educate the people there. Maybe it don't begin actually catch up with some of the people them who not just know that. Because sometimes, you know, some of them small talks are who they talking at them platform here. People the way they hearing, then go say, okay, what's in this guy are talking at you. So people then will be very aware of their own interests other than other people their interests. So maybe, because I just imagine, well, I don't know. Adebayo go pull another audio GG's no. Yeah, but I just imagine Ernest Koroma. You touch Ernest Koroma. I remember, right? The time when I don't know when they invite Ernest Koroma, the ACC invite Ernest Koroma. The Bangbani, the Poro, every society been come for camp protect Ernest Koroma. Just for invite them for ask about the commission of inquiry. Now the same person would they see. Nobody not give a damn. Everybody they go about their own business, including the town where inside self come away na making. So for say we can forget a full scale war, I not think say that possible. You know what possible. If we suppose forget a full scale war, probably waiting happen today for being done give we a glimpse of waiting here for happen. But nobody care. Everybody they go about their own business. I've got so many people in our salon today. So many people there, everything is peaceful. So maybe the education would they educate people then for saying not die for politician, not go na street for make them go kill you for nothing. Because if you politician tell you go na street, you go die them. We don't see how many people they don't die. First of all, them politicians they know they call the surviving families them of them people then they. Emmanuel Samson, I would don't forget so. A very, very vibrant person. Now we don't forget so. And people they write that they suffer. After a few weeks, what and call everybody don't forget. So maybe now because of some of their awareness and they will they try for tell people them, maybe 90 cause them 90 wouldn't cause so. And that is good anyway. Now let we go to Michael Coker. Michael Coker say, Mankota, I don't think the government will charge EBK if they don't have irrefutable evidence. Well, okay, they get evidence. They get evidence. The government get evidence. Okay. The only thing we are the way and call, maybe not. Well, it's getting more difficult for me for continue for say maybe in a passive participation. Maybe. But to be honest with you, I was surprised. The question way I always they ask myself, what an Koroma want again? If indeed, this is just if, okay, if indeed an Koroma actively participated in this school, what an Koroma be want again? An Koroma don't be president, one of the most successful presidents in that country. So now the reason this way I've been a talk say, I don't see no incentives for an Koroma for involve Panko. But you know what? Like I've been saying, you know go trust somebody 100%. Human beings, we are selfish sometimes. We can do something when not irrational. You know. So, in as much as I don't see no incentives, but I will still talk saying, if an Koroma indeed involved in this school actively, then there is something wrong with an Koroma. There is really something wrong with an Koroma. But I don't see the incentives. An Koroma get money in the first place. He don't get money. An Koroma don't rule that country then. He don't ever rule that country there again. Why if we involve Paco? Hey, let's wait the evidence for come for make we see the evidence. All right, Michael Cook say, Doctor, they probably denied knowledge of the negotiation because the whole thing got leaked. If EBK admits, then the public will presume that he is guilty. Oh, you're talking about ECOWAS, right? That's my very good theory, alternative theory. Maybe. I'm not going to deny that fact. Maybe then just one for make in a way, they don't want for make the public know say this is what is going on, because that make a surprise. You understand? How could somebody they negotiate for another person with other person they in knowledge? It don't make no sense to me at all. But this theory makes sense. Well, if that's the case, well, they don't need for hide, because what's in the common do at this particular time is that the former presidents don't well, this government don't humiliate the former presidents. So there is nothing humiliating way past just for Augusta alone. That's alone a big humiliation, let alone charge them for treason. So there is no need for deny or hide. All right, Crispin Big State. Crispin Bickersted. It is on Al Jazeera. I just listened to it a couple of minutes ago. Waiting there on Al Jazeera. You mean for the treason charges? They are try give me more information for make I know waiting there Al Jazeera. Michael say, I agree with you. I agree with your theory. If he gets convicted, then he will be exiled. Yeah, that's nine. The suspects say that make in fact then charge him immediately, because they don't want. Maybe the government already don't agree with the ECOWAS for saying okay, then they exile him, but they want for convict him first before they exile him. When they don't convict him, when they exile him now, that time they will come back and say, oh, I was not convicted. It could likely be now the reason this way then charge him today, who knows? Let we wait and see what thing for happen. Crispin Bickerstick, you are right, bro. Yeah, correct. 100%. Be careful. That's a watchword for all of us. Oh, well, you're talking about what I've been talking about. Let we all be careful. Power na something way, permanent power na temporary something. When you did a power, you get to be very careful what you do, because at the end of the day, when that power left you, it will be very tough for you. No. All right, Michael Cook say, doctor, the free education is working. Yeah, exactly. I swear to God, to be honest with you, Michael, I was concerned that if they touch Ernest by Koroma, there is going to be trouble. But I begin realizing, okay, what is actually going on? Then say they invite him, nothing. Then come and say he did under house arrest, nothing. And now they charge him for treason, nothing. Well, maybe I'm not taking credit here. I know say a lot of people then they do the same thing for try for educate people them, for make them know same. It is bad for make you politician then push you go na street for go dive for politician. So not to me no more. All of us are actually participating and educating them people there. And if indeed now based on their awareness, then they will tell people that now they make people then just say to hell with a politician and they go do me own business. That is really wonderful. It's really good, because now they go and say, hey, then don't go kill innocent person again. So it's good. So let we continue for do the same thing. Let we continue for do. All right, Michael say, doctor, if Bangbani them come out, soldier go shoot them. So then they're afraid now. Well, I don't know. Crispin, I just they call you Crispin. Bickerstick. Now true, you did talk so pa. I'm telling you, a nice guy is gone and so many others. Yeah. To be honest with you, whether it is support Ernest by Koroma or the support Ernest Koroma, this is not a sad day. I so feeling for him. We don't get Sheka Stevens don't come, Momo don't come. Strasser don't come, B.O.B. don't come before, Tijan Kaba don't come, Ernest Koroma come, Madabio come. But all of them people here, not only Ernest Koroma, they don't charge for treason. And humiliating in a way, very, very disgracefully, very, very pathetic. Well, we pray God for if he innocent, may God able for pull him from this trouble. They have more than 100% evidence. Okay. Well, I know they get evidence actually. I know. No. But who knows? All right. That is a very big question. Waiting he want again. Okay. Well, I don't think so we're able to get answer for that question. But now a very good question. Because if you don't rule the country for almost 11 years, 10 and a half years, okay, you do so much good. Most of the infrastructure within that country, especially roads, where I go enjoy the road, from Freetown to Mile 91. Before, it been take them 3 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours because of the road bad. Now it's less than 1 hour if you actually run normal. Maybe 1 hour or 1 hour, some minutes the most. Very, very nice, So we get for appreciate time for this way he don't do. So for seeing that same person, they go stand Now that doc they side and they put accused criminals them is just too unbearable. Very, very, very bad. Crispin and we did do we own expense at we own expenses. I Mankota, Michael, Mankota, whether it is passive or active participants, whether it is active or passive participant, it is participation. Yeah, I agree. I not deny that fact then. But what are the time for talk? I think I've been not explaining here. You know what I mean, actually. For not just for the people then we don't understand what we try for talk about active and passive. If I take money, I give somebody that money they somebody go do go use them for do bad. Me na a participant, but na passive participant. I not actually consciously give that money there for make that person they go do the bad thing what he do. Okay. Now the active participant, when me and somebody they agree for go do something, I take money, I give that person there for go do that thing there, then I am consciously aware of what that person they go do. So now the difference is between passive and active, where I've been talk about, or maybe I can call them conscious. Okay, so yeah, the two things that we actually stand out based on me sources is finance, where actually money transaction took place. Then communication, a lot of communication, both text and audio communication took place. Okay, so now them two will then qualify. Okay, if indeed the former president, well, it depends according to what's in at the text and what's in at the audio. But one of the things where I understand, based on the sources, there was an active or a live communication during the incident, during the 26th. Communication between go on. You know, another person where when I get for take a look at very carefully by Mahmoud. By Mahmoud is actually in the center of this communication. Is in the center, is kind of the middleman. I'm telling you about the communication. I told her say when I say okay, then attack with them. Well, could be other sources where they out there where the government get, but there was a communication between by Mahmoud to different people. That was why they arrest by Mahmoud. They say, you know, well, it didn't na police hospital. But Quetta could likely be a star witness, even if he not come out and testify, but waiting he don't talk. Quetta, Amadou Quetta. Well, people like Abraham Fofana, no look me with Badiayo. I'm just telling you waiting I know. So I don't necessarily mean so, but based on waiting, then tell me, Quetta could be a star witness against the former president. In fact, Quetta, if waiting and tell me that true, now one of the people that we sell out. So, and that's Sujaman. I don't know why Sujaman so timid. You know, sell out, sell the former president out. Who knows? Anyway, I sure say, Doc, is this all a distraction or are we heading to a dictatorship? Some of the signs are a clear warning. Well, I don't know whether this is a distraction or it's heading to a dictatorship. We have to wait and see, because the reason why we have to wait and see is I don't see it usai well they mean try for doing, but in a whole water I don't see usai the opposition is being implicated into this way, probably will cause them for make them be afraid of coming out and do their own duty as opposition for hold the government accountable. That's not happened yet at all. In fact, per the leadership of the APC party, the only person we then don't arrest so far now by Mahmoud. That's not the only person within the APC leadership. Because Ernest Koroma is no longer a leader now the APC party. So now by Mahmoud no more. And the arrest by Mahmoud not because of the APC involvement. They arrest them because they get evidence against them individually. So we are still intact for hold the government accountable. So we get for see waiting at the next behavior of the government. Okay. If we not arrest some of the other leaders, they like, may God forbid it, Minkalu Mansare, Yansane, and the secretary and the other leaders, them, that's not the time where I go say these are signs of dictatorship where you get for camp. But those people are actually there and doing their own job as opposition. So I don't know it. But we'll get for wait and see, okay? Now, very good question anyway. Very good question. All right. Now, it say, sure say, is there any opposition left in Sierra Leone? What is happening? This is no way to treat a two-term elected president. Yeah, first of all, the opposition not get nothing to do with this coup. It's not, absolutely. The opposition not get nothing to do with the coup. The opposition is intact, and the opposition is doing its own duty as opposition for all the government accountable. Don't get nothing to do with this. Just like waiting the American ambassador say, we get for separate individual action with political party actions. So the opposition is there in Sierra Leone. We just urge them for make them continue for do what they do for hold the government accountable, because that not their duty that one day. Okay. But this not get nothing to do with the opposition. Now, in terms of Ernest by Koroma, my brother, he very, very sad for see this guy is being humiliated. I'm not saying he's not guilty or guilty. I'm not here to judge whether this na fake thing or not. What I'm saying is, as in status as a former president, this now a very big humiliation against them. Okay. Crispin say, look at Strasser. After governance taking into all the issues surrounding him and the others, he kept quiet and lived his life on a low key. Anybody go hold on one day? No. He pull in hand pump all thing. You know the area self. Yeah. Why not to start no more? Even the late Tijankaba, okay, because stars are now be junta. So, but Tijankaba, where he left, he put his hand sorrowful. He was his hand totally. He goes, you don't sorrowful. Say where he died so. Nobody, and I think 1 or 2 weeks ago, a week ago or so, maybe 2 weeks ago, I've been talking about this now. 2 weeks ago, actually. After they tell we say they don't arrest Ernest Koroma, then put her into house arrest. I talk about this now. Some of the forums then saying, if me na Ernest Koroma, I've been don't pull hand pan politics totally. When you don't rule for 2 terms, nothing no day again where you go able to do where you not be don't do during the 10 and day. So if na me, I know they even grieve for let somebody can't taint me again, because I don't do what I get for do. You know, for be non pulling and totally go, you don't serve for the same way to me a state person, in a statesman. I don't serve now. I'm going to be a statesman until I die. That could have been a better way for do things them. That could have been a better way. Some people then they will disagree with me, say, well, that's not the help, the APC party. Well, the APC party is an institution, okay? The APC party is not reliant on an individual. This is an institution where leaders then they come, then they go. Okay. So there was no reason why an Escoma for continue for lead the APC party. No reason at all. No. That within that tells me it seems like an Escoma is the only capable person within the APC party where go lead the APC party. If he left, the APC party they for them. But look at that. Then just don't elect Minkalu and Yahane and the other people them. The APC party not for them. Not for them at all. Still they go on. So the one the way they come up with them arguments, then they it don't make no sense anyway. Now look at this guy supposed for they enjoy in life in the rest of in life, but look at now in then they humiliate, so it's very very sad anyway. Now Crispy says sure he was the ringleader of everything planned. Well, I don't know if an Escoma is the ringleader. Now we wait for make the government present in evidence where it gets against them. Until they don't charge them. Today, some of women they say, okay, let them. If an Escoma is the government gets evidence, let them charge the guy so that we all go see the evidence. Well, then don't charge him now. Okay, then don't charge him. So let we waste the money for the evidence and see if nine planner or not in planner. We will come back and discuss about that on the 17th by God's power. All right, Crispin say he is also a star witness. Imagine for someone to leave England and go to a situation like this. Oh, you're talking about Amadou Quetta. Amadou Quetta, me no understand what's in the go on with this guy. This now guy where this government don't hold him, then dock and sell. He spent some time in cell, then release him, he run away, he go to London. What thing Amadou Quetta can do again? Sorry. I don't really understand why Amadou Quetta for still come na salon for car implicates na them when collect. And now, it a talk. Amadou Quetta the talk, oh, not telling a lie. It a talk. Amadou Quetta the talk. Like I tell you earlier, then can go to the president and say no one talk to nobody, pass an Madabio. Then can go to Madabio. 45 minutes. They allow him for talk to Madabio. 45 minutes. So who knows what he don't pull out 9 months. It's hard anyway. That bubble na young man, I not think say if I've been even bother for fly all the way from that place they for come. And imagine, you know, after Amadou Quetta don't go talk to Madabio, now the time where they invite Madabio, then you know team, they bring in what's Madabio? Sorry, Anescoma. After I don't talk to Madabio, now the time where they invite Anescoma, then you know team, they invite Anescoma in Gal Picking, waiting in London. Something is not right. All right, sure say, Doc, just a suggestion. Make your show interactive, allow people to call in. Yeah, well, yeah. People then they call in, you know, I just don't talk to 2 people them. Look the number. I just don't talk to 2 people them. Now the number this. See, if you want for calling, you can call in and talk to me. I just don't talk to 2 people them. So the number there. Okay. Oh. The number there. Yeah, in fact, let me put the number here. See the number 480-409-4001 is the number. You can see another back 480-409-4001. Yeah. So if you want call me and talk to me. I've been talk to a few guys them. All right, let's move on with the comments also. Where are we? All right, I think I was here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's yeah. Oh. Okay, Creole Bubble. Oh, now we're not Creole Bubble. All right, come on, doctor. EBK is the de facto leader of the APC. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I understand which side they go. I know which side they go. Creole Bobo. Well, I don't think say maybe not true they talk, not de facto. Who knows? Well, all right, let me say people are misinformed here. Opposition not gets nothing for do with the coup. Now, individual them they bring to book for waiting them do. Yeah. The opposition not get nothing for do. The opposition is intact, the party is intact, the leadership is intact, you know. So you not get nothing for do with the coup. If you involve in the coup, now you and the whole, not to the party then the whole accountable. Michael Cook has said, Bobo, I agree with you, sir. Michael Cook. So Ernest Coman is the de facto leader at the APC. Okay. Lamin Danke, this is a tactics for BO to rope EBK as he stated during election campaign to molest him. No sober-minded person will associate EBK to coup, only hatred. Yeah, I've been thinking about that too, my brother. And I still think about that. But hey, bruh, me know they die for mortal man again. Now this world, yeah. I don't see so many things them. Sometimes the person way you know believe say they do something, they do I don't see no reason why Ernest Koroma for go join a coup. There is no reason to me. That's not my own opinion. It not necessarily means Ernest Koroma not involved. I'm just telling you that I don't see no sense Panam for making involved in a coup. But here he is being charged for treason. The evidence they come. Michael Kuka say, Lamin Danke, what will you say if he gets convicted? Narug de Rogam. Obama is still active within the Democrat Party in the USA. No, Obama is not active. Obama is not active. You know, say Obama, well, the active word where they talk about Lamin Danke, I think we need to clarify this because sometimes, not the first time this way somebody, I think now the other time back, now you make the same statement. Okay. Obama, you know they see Obama they dictate within the go na the Democrat. No. Obama he had no day for waiting the go na the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party. The Democrat Party gets institutions, then get leadership structure. The chairman, now in the leader. Well, now in the do the administrative part. Biden, now in the leader because at least now in the president, right? So Obama, it go only come in if invited by the leadership for make he can do something or advise. So Obama in participation, in a passive participation, they do. Okay. You know, they dictate within the Democrat than they do, they want for do. And you know, they try for take down the and bring down the under and take down the under, like what we see during the last 4 or 5 years. Okay. So now two different things nowadays. Obama is not active in the party. Yes, in a member, he get influence, then they advise, then they ask him for advice, but they say they dictate within the happen. Now the difference is down and there. Lamin Danke say they did by falsely accusing Paulo Conte for treason. Yeah. Well, Paulo Conte was convicted not for treason, but for other crime. But they vindicate him for treason. Then later on, Madabio, give him clemency. So again clemency. All right. So, well, I don't know. We don't like 1 hour 30 minutes. I was actually just planning to do 1 hour, but as you know, always when I did at this platform, because of the interaction with people there, I go always want for continue. Well, waiting at me advice here. Now that the former president has been charged, now let we wait and see waiting the government get for present. The only thing I want for advice, make the norm restrict the evidence in a court, because at least when that trial they get for take place, they make the camera then did it, so that the people of Sierra Leone go see the rule of law, then go see the transparency way Mother Bio promise for say, then they do it transparently. If Mother Bio strongly believes, say yes, indeed, a get case against the former president, make them not hide the evidence, let them present the evidence to the public by allowing cameras for make them in a court. I'm talking about certified media platforms, let them in a court for actually record waiting they go on, so then we're able to tell him waiting they go on. I hope say this is not something we the government need for. Oh, I hope say this is not something where the government go allow. You know, I hope so, because it's very important. This is now a very, very big something. A very, very big something, okay? So the second thing where I want for advice, as always, ladies and gentlemen, when are the young man they waiting in salon. Also, the one they waiting in social media. The one they waiting in social media, they not go ever get hurt physically if there's any problem in that country, because they're far away. But when I waiting in a salon, especially the young one them, I want for Leone think. Then don't kill a lot of we no politician no come and take care of you, or you the people that way then kill then left. A typical example is Emmanuel Sampson. Everybody come holla, hey, then don't kill out, and don't execute her, and don't do this and don't do that. What thing actually then do? Maybe then do 1 or 2 times for the bereaved family, quite a woman. After that, nobody not even care about again. He did it. The man way pay the ultimate sacrifice for politicians. He went now in the struggle, so. And not only no more, a lot of people them. All the one the way they don't kill upon this political violence. None of them know the way actually they benefit from any politician. Where you say, okay, I they take care of you until the rest of your life. You know they do them. No, they do them. Even though now for some of them actually when I go to public for go fight. So this is an example where una no go ever allow for make them do again to una. Okay? I not allow that. Let me then say, can you throw light on the ECOWAS letter signed by the Commission President of ECOWAS? Well, I think that letter they look authentic, and but here is the thing though. ECOWAS can do what they're supposed to do. The problem here is most of the ECOWAS countries, the ECOWAS now leaders them. Some of them then they freed coups. So then therefore be very careful for make them not push too much, because if anything like that happened to them, then we begin to say, you remember how you been behave when that happened to Salon. So then therefore tread very, very carefully, you know. Are they going to help? I believe so. Then they help. I believe say they don't already get an agreement with the government. Maybe strongly believe that. Like what I talk no. The government want for convict Ernest by Koroma before they allow him for make you go into exile. That's my young belief down the way I get. They're not get for jailer because the death penalty not there again as alone. So what did they get for do with Ernest Koroma? Put on a jail. It better than convict him. Everybody see the evidence, then convict him in a court of law. Then they say, okay, now you can go. They left I go. Likely, that's what you get for end up. That's what you get for end up. Well, I'll wait and see, my brother. Anyway, so again, for we when Sierra Leoneans them, bruh, that country now one country we get to. If you see we boil we know they go borrow another land over say okay, we can't give you this land first, now we can make another Sierra Leone. Now that's so things they happen. So let will be very serious about the country. Let we take that as a treasure. Okay. Make we not allow politicians and then continue for divide wing. Let we not allow that. Because now we get the power. In a democratic system, the people are the ultimate power brokers. Okay? So let we reduce the too much partisan politics way they make we sometimes they even get the mind for sell we own country for the sake of we party or we ego. If Ernest Koroma they in this situation today, how about you when are the ordinary person? This now a former president and they humiliate so. So be careful. Be careful what they do in that country. Yeah, I know say some of we in the diaspora. We believe say we are immune to all the bad things that they instigate in that country. We're not immune. You know what to make we immune? Because the host country not ready for push you it. So we have to be very careful. This now an example where we get for land from for saying it's very difficult to fight a government, especially African government. Very, very difficult. Okay. Well, I don't know my guests for una today. I want to thank una all for come and participate in the program. Yeah, today is not actually my normal broadcast. My normal broadcast is on Saturday, which I'm going to do. This is not the first New Year broadcast. So before I close this broadcast, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. And I pray say this New Year will bring prosperity, happiness, and unity in the country because we really, really need them. You know, what's in the going our country is something that is very, very concerning for we all. You know, I know say there are some people where they don't understand the implications of certain things the way then they say in social media, let we go burn police, you might mean this, all them kind bad cause there and all the instigations them. You know, they help Salon at all. Then every time we see them on social media, then they talk about how they elect Salon and they fight for Salon. Then they fight for the common man. If you defend for the common man, that's not the way you fight. You know, go tell the common man, say go take arms for go fight. You know, go do them. That's not to the common man you want fight. You really want to kill the common man. Because look what happened. All the killings that we don't take place now because of the same instigation. You know, same instigation. So I just want to thank you very much again. Do you Salon now one we get? Now one we get. And it's small. Nancy Thomas Roger say Happy New Year to you, Doctor. Thank you very much, Nancy. That country they're too small. Arizona now a big pass Sierra Leone. A big part Sierra Leone. So just imagine, oh, that small land will get rich in mineral resources. We get for be proud of the country. We get for protect the country. You see, the politics where me they play always, I dey always look at the bigger picture. I don't know about you, but you know what to make me I dey behave the way I dey behave na politics. You know what? Number one, I come on a family where now a political family, and not only a political family. Then they teach you when you're small, waiting at patriotism. I'm talking about family upbringing. Okay. Some of we come, we not meet civic education again at school. We not meet civic education again at school when we come. Then say them in the salon before. Them in they cook for the students them, na schools them for eat. We not meet that one and day again. The train will not meet that one day again. You know, so many things them where them in they teach before we come, we not meet them again. But we better small. You know what to make we better small? At least we get what we call cultured society. We culture, we still be in the whole arm in a way very, very important for we. You know, the same way some of we been they grow up, like the Peking, not to implement the no more they men the Peking. Now the entire village now in the men the Peking. Now that make you hear that slang where they say it takes a village to bring up a child, right? So now then era then they some of we grow up with. You know get mind for course na public, not to your daddy or your mama now they beat you for so. Now that old man way hear you way cause na street, now they give you slap force. Then he tell you say, go to your mama, go tell your mama say I don't slap you because you cause na public. So it's a beautiful culture. We respect elders. We respect people them. But this generation, well, the generation we just come. This I'm talking about 1992 upwards, because this is not the generation, and the generation we meet them born during the war. So the war come, it can scatter all them culture things and the way we've been value. And the one the way they come born after that now. They don't know anything in there at all for say very, very important as society. Then they Lego because now then culture, now then generation I see, then they create social media group just for cost no more. Then call it FTI corner. It's sorry. FTI corner. Then they go cost you. Well, during it we on time, the FTI corner, na fet when they go fet. Here and somebody make palaver, then say, well, let's go na FTI corner. When they go fet, now one na get for tire. But now, na social media, na then they fet. Mami cause. Some of them are not even sabi you. All what they need is say that man he talk bad but we party, or he talk bad but we posting. Begin cause you. You know, I think I want for make we go back another era then. And we all get for take the responsibility for make we able for teach we young one them for make them know saying we once upon a time live in a society where very cultured. Any society without a culture is a useless society. It's exposed to brainwashing, manipulations, deception, and all kind of bad things. And we say in our salon. With society today, they're very, very easy for manipulate. All what you need for do is get a small jamba, you get small money for them, tell them for go do anything, they go do them. So Salon is a small country, yeah. Let we all appreciate waiting God giving, and let we protect them. Let we not sell them. Let we not sell salon. If we sell salon, who's will get for good day? So will get for good day. And you see sometimes when some people then they go at the internal community and go talk, say, oh, let them not give salon money because Mr. President or XYZ, na bad person, a dictator will not let come. Ebo Nigeria na they them pass way. Nigeria in the go thief outside, they bring inside. But we with the thief inside, we they can't go outside. Quite the opposite. But I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Let me just continue for educate with brothers and sisters. Then go realize for say yes, what you they talk not true. Quite recently, there were people who have been the watchmen at this program, where them being very, very fanatic when it comes to politics. Oh, in fact, quick, then cause. But as we they try for massage them small for make we able to prepare them for make we open their eyes, say, hey, maybe the way you think is not the correct way. Some of them they don't moderate. I remember when I create the TPN forum, I put everybody say, I think there must be some way where people there at least who said they go meet in the middle. Since I was born, me now that I don't they do from even when I've been small. I always they felt for bring people them together. I don't know whose DNA where I get, but this has always been my mission from a small one. If I tell you my story when I've been they go school, some of the one the way go school with me. If they still, then they watch, then go tell you, say yes. This has always been my case. Always fight very hard for bring everybody together. So I create this forum because as you say, most of the forums, the way them they create, whether they say this is not APC forum, this is not SLPP forum, this is not other party forum. Now then forums they create no more. So now we have this vacuum where all the forums that they're not able to touch the pyramid. They are all independent of themselves. Everybody they try for take care of with them. So I say and say, okay, this is not something way not a good thing for we country. Yes, we all belong to a political party. But what's are the main purpose of belonging to a political party? Now, for the country, not so. Now, in the pyramid, the country is the pyramid where all the political parties are touched. So, why we not get forums where actually they bring everybody together, whether you're in APC, SLPP? So, I create the TPN forum. Bruh, the TPN forum, when I create them, the tension first where I've been they get. That forum they've been so hot. And when I say hot, cause, attack, every single time. Now fets Panda forum. Okay? But with patience, I they talk to people then say, okay, this is not the reason this why I create this forum. We get something we bring it together, not to so. You know, Sierra Leone not to so. You yourself not Sierra Leone not to so. You see the relationship? Even though you're not APC or SLPP, but look at what him bring it together. The bigger things, Sierra Leone, years after years, today, they still defer to, they still they do the parties and politics. The TPN forum now one of the hottest forums in our social media, especially in our WhatsApp. Then still they do it, and that make not to everybody safety in the TPN because we try for make sure say at least even though yes we get these parties and politics, but at least we get a common ground which I will get from it. Well, now most of them they disagree, but the tension is so low now that everybody is a friend. If we're able to expand that to the national level, I think say it will able to help with country. definitely it will help salon. So now the reason this why I create this platform. This platform was created in 2010. This now the oldest platform now online right now. Now the oldest so far. 2010, 13 years now in this platform. Other platform that don't come, when I create this forum and this platform and the forum, that was during the time of the APC party. It was a radio. I started with a radio station, one of the first online live radio station. Now this TPN. So everybody was coming to the TPN. Now that make this TPN. It don't produce how many people them, how many leaders in a salon. Mother Bio. Now TPN guest. This Mother Bio na the season a TPN guest. He gets so many other people them. The only person who no ever can a TPN because do nothing in a president and Ernest by Koroma. But all the ministers them, most of the ministers them, then they can a TPN. TPN was actually the go-to. So they bring the SLPP, they bring the APC together, You just tell me what you want to do. As long as for the country, they bring you can at the TPN. That's now the culture of this platform. And I always, whenever they sign off, I always advise people then say, the country is bigger than everybody. When I created this TPN, it became so popular. Some folks at the APC then say, no, I need to turn the TPN to APC property. Ebo, we get so many forums when our APC identify forums them. Why the TPNs for be? So I resisted on that, and I thank God because today the TPN is still strong, and it's still the advice. It's still they do the missions where they create time for. If I've been turned the TPN to a partisan platform, maybe by this time the TPN for been done close. Because I see the one the way come after the TPN, where they begin mimic the TPN, but what's not their own response? What's not their own objective? Now for create a party-based platform. Well, a party-based platform is not durable because you know why? When the party go out of power, you lost influence. That make you see, platforms like this my friend, what's my name? Mustafa Y. He been get one now the two platform that we actually been there. Well, Mustafa come later after me. I forget what's in platform in name again. Yeah, he come, but he not here. He not here at all. So he get for close. But the TPN is still there. And he still do in duty, in civic duty. So let we all come together and continue for work for the betterment of Mama Salon. Another one that I just want to tell now tonight. As I say, today is not actually my regular broadcast, but because we get things that we need for be discussed, we get for discuss on this more on Saturday. We'll discuss more on that. So, but for now, I just want to thank you all for help, for discuss this fluid situation we'll get na Mama Salon. And I did pray God for the former president. If he indeed involved, may the Lord take in course. If he not involved, may God able for protect him. But I know say that man did in a very, very difficult situation at this time, So let we pray God for make peace in that country, okay? Well, that's all I have to say today. Good night.